For the April garden tour, we're going to start inside with the seedlings. I had to bring in my larger shelf because I just had so much going on. Up here I've got oregano, 2 parsley, 3 containers of dill, which is very floppy. I don't know if those are going to survive to go outside. And then in the back, 3 containers of basil. I also just started some dahlia seeds the other day. Here are the tomatoes. We've got 6 black cherry tomatoes, 6 honeycomb hybrid tomatoes, 6 Roma tomatoes, and I want to say like 16 sweet 100s. I've got, I think, like 10 Amish paste, 10 indigo apple, and then in the very back I have 4 mini bell peppers and then 4 Rosita eggplants. In this tray I have a whole bunch of jalapenos, 18 jalapenos, and then these back here are fish peppers, and 11 of those. Way more tomatoes and peppers and eggplants than I need, so a lot of them are going to go to my neighbors. Then down here we have 1 tray of flowers. I believe this is bee balm, coneflower, 2 types of lavender. This is, I forget off the top of my head. These 3 were snapdragons, but these seeds were from 2015 or so I'm not surprised those didn't pop up. That's 1 tray of flowers. Here I have California Wonder bell peppers I need to pot up, and poblanos. I'm just waiting for more of the containers to come in. At the back here, these are Black Beauty eggplants, 10 of those. And then this is another tray of flowers. It is borage, celosia, white milkweed, and black-eyed Susan vine. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of cosmos, which I have awful germination on cosmos, and especially this row that I probably sowed at least 12 seeds and only 1 popped up, but then it kind of died in the middle. I don't know why that happens, but these were brand new seeds from this year. And then this is black hollyhocks. So that's what I have growing inside. I do still need to start sunflowers and nasturtium, which I'll probably do later this weekend. And I will have to figure out what other lights and space I have. This is what I call the main garden. I've done a lot of cleanup in here, just throwing it all in a pile. I'll get this taken care of within the next couple of days. I did have to put up some fencing, and I restrung the bird netting along the outside edge to keep the puppy out. But we do actually have a couple of things growing, so let's take a look. I'll be sowing carrots in this bed this weekend, but I did find a little baby sunflower growing. We have the garlic, and I think maybe this might be a marigold, and this guy might be broccoli. There's also one popping up here. And nothing else going on in this bed. I do need to clean up just a little bit more debris in here, add some more dirt. But I believe I've got 1 mustard popping up there, a few seeds popping up there, and another mustard here. So I'll be careful of those. Also, I'm not sure what's in here. This looks like mustard, these darker leaves. I'm not sure what else is in here. but I'll definitely be careful when I'm amending it. Oh, there's another mustard probably. And then over here, this has already been cleared out, but this is where I had sunflowers last year, and there's definitely sunflower popping up there, another one popping up here in the shade. That's probably one in there. That's probably a sunflower. There's another one. There's one back there too. And then, like I said, I'll have to clean all this out within the next couple of days. But that's where tomatoes are going to go again. And in here I sowed carrot seeds. And I do see a couple coming up. There's a couple over here. So that's good. I need to water these guys today. There's a bunch more in here. So that's how the main garden is looking. Last weekend we did some cleanup, put down a bunch of cardboard and got a load of mulch. My husband also built these 2 small flower boxes, which is going to be the entrance. I'm going to have a gate and add a trellis. I bought 2 roses. Those are going to go by the entrance. This is a pink lemonade blueberry bush. I have my greens. They're just outside because the greenhouse is too hot. It's about 80 today, and the greenhouse is probably about 90, 95 degrees. In this flower bed, I sowed milkweed seeds, and I'm not really seeing anything come up except these, which I think these guys are from last year. I don't remember what I planted there, which variety. It's either butterfly milkweed or swamp milkweed. And then I thought I put seeds in the corners. I don't know if that's a weed or the milkweed coming up. So plenty of time for that stuff to show up. And then here I've got my 3 artichokes. Those need to go in the garden. This is broccoli, and asparagus, cabbage, onions, and then I sowed more kale, lettuce, and some other types of lettuces in here, because when I first started these, they had all gotten really leggy. They're still kind of leggy. It's hard to see. It's so bright, and it's actually filling in nicely, but they were all so leggy I wasn't sure if they were going to survive. But they're doing pretty good. The same with these. They're a little bit farther behind, but it's doing decent. So I'll just make myself a couple of little mini salads out of that. And then I've got more asparagus. I did have 1 strawberry survive out of this pot, but that's fine. It was more of an experiment to see if it would survive the winter. And then we've got my blueberries here. The Legacy. This one's the Blue Crop. It's getting leaves and flower buds. The Blue Ray. And the one that's doing the best is the Northland. That'll have a ton of fruit on it this year. And then my 3 apple trees, which are starting to get a lot of leaves. They're waking up, so I'm happy about that. Inside the greenhouse, there's not much going on. 87, so it's pretty warm, not too hot. These are asparagus berries I pulled out of the patch. So I'm going to try to grow some more of the asparagus. Not really much going on in here. And we are done with the tour. So I will see you guys later for another video and in a month for another tour.